Yo, I'm just gonna sit this right here for 1 second. I'm just gonna sit this here. Y'all check this out. Now, what I want you to understand is this, right? When you speak about a man or a woman, but in this case, a man, you have to understand before you speak about a man, who's painting the perception? Who's behind this? And this is the shit that people don't talk about. Who gave you the perception what a man is and what a woman is? I keep telling you, when you don't own TV, radio, when you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. These people blow these people up and make them super mega stars, whether they rap, sing, whether they movie stars. They blow them up to use them for this very reason, to place them and put them in stuff like this, right? But when you don't control, when you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. So when you speak and say what a man is or what a woman is, who put that perception in your head? You understand me? See, if this my grandma would have seen something like this back in the, like, women of my grandma era would have seen something like, it went down. Definitely with my granddaddy. But fast forward to 2023. You do not control TV. You do not control radio. You do not control nothing that paints the perception of what a man or what a woman is. Whoever would have thought this? And this is becoming so frequent to, this is becoming normal. You feel what I'm saying? So who's painting the perception of what a man is and what a woman is? The powers that be. Do you really think that, put like this, the perception of black women and black men are painted by people that don't look like black men or black women? Why is that? We already know who those people are. Kanye West spoke about those people. Those very people get on TV every day to paint the perception in our heads and in the world's heads that black people are like this, black men are this, and black women are that. And that's what we go by. So when you hear a lot of these so-called relationship gurus and all this be speaking about stuff, you got to understand they speaking from a place of ignorance, because they're not speaking about the very people that put the perception of what a man or woman is, what a relationship is. If you ask 10 different people what a man is or what a woman is, you're going to get 10 different answers, because we all experience things differently. But somehow we are held under this one umbrella of what a man is and what a woman is, when we all experience things differently. And it's crazy that psychologically no one has figured this out. So, like I say, think about the youngsters that look up to people like this and see them dressed like this. They're going to think it's okay. We're talking about undeveloped minds. Kids that don't know no better. I just told y'all I did a video about the American Medical Association is trying to push for us not to be able to put male or female on birth certificates, because they want that child to determine what him or herself is based off their experiences in the world. You don't control nothing. Keep telling you, when you don't control nothing, when you don't own nothing, you can't control nothing. You cannot control the perception that's what put in people's heads. So when you speak of what a man is, where are you speaking from? Are you speaking from a place of ignorance? Are you speaking from experiences that have been placed in your head and told to you about the powers that be, or what a man is or what a woman is? Or are you speaking from experiences? And even the experiences that you experience is tainted, because the people are going off the perception of what they've been told by the media, by the powers that be. Because again, when you don't own nothing, you don't control a damn thing. And I hope this don't go over y'all head. When the last time you seen what a real man is? What a real woman is? We're speaking of a psychosis. Meaning, we've been told so many different variations of what a man is or what a woman is, so much, right? So the reality of what a man and a woman is lost. We don't know what a man or woman is. They got all these different genders. They got this going, that going. Or a dude can do this, a man can do it, a woman can do it. Psychosis, when your feelings and emotions have been so impaired till you lose focus of reality. That's what a psychosis is. Again, the people that own shit control shit. They put on TV what they want you to see during the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Doing this and doing that. paint the perception in your head, right? And you have to understand where I'm coming from. So black women, all the women you see on TV, chunking water at each other and can't get along and all that, it represents you whether you want it to or not. Same thing with black men. And that's the power of television. I keep telling y'all, cameras are weapons. What you put in front of that camera, it dictates what people think. You can curve the way people think, especially when you constantly do it. This is why they created movies. Come on, man. Ain't nobody figured this shit out yet? You mean tell me that shows like the Jeffersons and Good Times, talking about shows of black people written by white people, or the powers that be, I'm going to say that. The powers that be want the world to see the perception of what they want them to see of a black family in America. How in the hell is that? How is it that, I forgot the guy's name, that took the credit for writing the Jefferson, all these shows. I know Good Times, one of them. He took the credit for it, but it was a black guy that came up with these ideas. They just manipulated it. Like they didn't want a black father in Good Times, but Florida Evans said she wasn't going to do the show unless they put a black father in the show. Now, why in the hell they didn't want to put a black father in this show? Big as this show was. We're talking about JJ, Good Times. Because they want us to see that black fathers don't exist in black families. This is the same thing with welfare. This is the same thing with all these programs from HUD, Section 8, all these things are to target black families. Why? Because when Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was doing their thing, they was funded by black families. And this is one of the reasons they wanted to attack black families. Why is it that you can get these assistants as long as the black man ain't in the house? No one figured that shit out. If the black man ain't in the house, oh yeah, we'll give y'all this assistance. And I did a video and I showed y'all where at one point in time, the black man come in the house and they couldn't, but they wasn't allowed to have a TV because at the time they didn't have shows on TV that depicted what they wanted to depict black families to be. So if you had a TV, you couldn't get government assistance until they start putting all these shows on how white families are versus how black families are. Well, now you can watch TV. Now you can be brainwashed. And I'm going to do a video. I'm going to show y'all why TVs was created. The real name of what television is. It's going to blow your mind. But again, no one figured this shit out. So, all the people that go watch LeBron James play basketball and do all this stuff, fast forward, now he wearing some shaky shit and he got a purse. So if these people don't have an agenda and you can't see that, something wrong with you. This guy got a purse. What does that tell an undeveloped mind of a youngster when they see that? They look up to these people. And again, the people that own shit run shit. When you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. So with that being said, y'all better start understanding how they be using these celebrities to get in the mind of the youngsters. Now, you may be at an age where you say, well, you understand, you know what it is, but what if you was 10 years old and you seen your favorite wrestler, your favorite football player, or your favorite whatever doing something like that? You just might go in the closet and you just might come out with something like that on, and because you don't know no better. You just don't know. Just don't know. Crazy. Anyway, like I say, the next time for you speak on what you think a man is or a woman is, where you get that from? Because they doing a good job by placing these things in your mind and make you think what they want you to think. All the shit you see on TV is for a reason. Television is they telling you a vision. So anyway, man, with that being said, hope I ain't offending nobody. Make sure y'all share this, man. Like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, yeah, it must first be lost. Think about what I said. Peace.